Catherine, and currently I'm in my last year of the Health Sciences program at McMaster University. So today I'll take you along to a day of my life. I'll walk you through all of my classes, what I do outside of school, and show you guys where I like to eat on campus. So basically I'll be showing you guys what it's like to be a Mac Health Science student for a day. Without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I do in the morning is to make a cup of coffee. I do have a coffee maker, but I prefer to do it as a pour over because it's so much faster and it tastes better. I don't eat breakfast in the morning because I'm doing intermittent fasting. While I wait for my coffee to brew, I fill my Brita filter. As you can see, my kitchen does have a filter water tap. I still use my Brita so that I can have easy access to filtered water throughout the day. At 9 a.m., I log into my thesis meeting. My project team meets once a week on Monday to discuss any new updates. Most fourth-year health science students opt to do a thesis project to gain more experience in research. For mine, we're doing a scoping review that investigates interventions for managing pediatric dental pain and anxiety. After my thesis meeting, I go to the basement to do a load of laundry. Every residence building has a laundry room with washers and dryers, which is super convenient. Since my building is really small, we only have 2 washers and dryers. But buildings with more students are equipped with more machines to accommodate the need. And you do have to bring your own detergent and pay with a preloaded laundry cart to do laundry here. While my clothes are being washed, I like to stay in the basement and go to one of the study rooms. I have a paper due today, so I'm going to do some last minute editing. It's been about 40 minutes and my laundry is ready, so I'm going to toss them into the dryer. Drying takes about an hour, so let's walk to Central to get my first meal of the day. Central is one of the main dining halls on campus and has tons of options, even for those with dietary restrictions. For lunch today, I think I'm going to build my own poke bowl. Most of the time, I bring food back to my room to eat, so that I can either FaceTime my parents or do some work when I eat. I love taking this back path to get back to my residence. We have such a gorgeous campus here at McMaster, especially during the fall when all the leaves start to change color. So this is my lunch. I got to pick 4 vegetables with cauliflower rice as the base. After lunch, it's time for my first class of the day. Let's take the scenic route so I can show you the campus. And now we're entering McMaster's landmark. It's called the Edwards Arch. My lecture actually takes place in a theater, which is pretty cool. So this class is Russian literature. It is one of my electives for this year and I'm really liking it so far. It's taught in English and we get to read and talk about Russian classic literature and their adaptations. It's a very nice break from my health science classes. During class, I got an email from the service desk saying that I have a package to pick up, so now I'm heading there to get the package. If you live in residence, the service desk will receive all of your packages and let you know once they're ready for pickup. Today is Halloween, so I'm packing some Halloween goodie bags for the students on my floor. This year is my second year working as a resident advisor. I live in residence with the first year students and help support them as they transition from high school to university. I love planning events for them and surprising them with treats. Now it's time for an early dinner because I have a class at 6. It also started raining, which is kind of annoying because my evening class is at the other end of campus. So I decided to go to Bistro for dinner. Bistro is a fancier cafeteria on campus. They have a bunch of different dishes and I love their stone oven pizza. Doesn't it look so yummy? My last class of the day is Written Communication in Health Sciences, and it's taking place in the Health Sciences building. This building is also where most of our core classes take place. This class is 3 hours long, but I look forward to it every week. We read a variety of genres and work in groups to edit and write. I'm very excited to see what our facilitator has planned for us this week. First, we read a poem that compares the moon to a cracker, hence the cracker you see on the handout. We also have 10 minutes to write a poem based on the paint color card we got. After that, we work in groups to analyze an essay. We have the freedom to go wherever we want for this activity, so we're now at the hospital cafeteria. After class, I walk to Shoppers to pick up my prescription. The Shoppers is right across from the university, which makes it very convenient to get groceries and medications. The building you see here with the bright lights is actually the McMaster Children's Hospital. The hospital is directly connected to the Health Sciences building. My night routine is pretty simple. I don't usually do much after my evening classes because I'm always very tired by the end of it. So as soon as I get back to my dorm, I shower, turn on my diffuser, and get ready for bed. I also try to read at least 20 minutes every night. Tonight, I'm reading Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I always sleep before midnight so I can make sure I get 8 hours of sleep every night. It's especially important to maintain a healthy sleep schedule in university so that you can do well in school and have the energy to do things you love. Before I end off this video, I'd like to give you a quick tour of my dorm. I live in Wallingford Hall, which is a small female-only residence. It is located on the western edge of campus. In my building, there are single, double, and triple rooms as well as quads. There are 3 floors in total, and each floor has a single hallway. Due to the small number of residents, everyone knows each other and the community is very tight-knit. Beautiful common room on the first floor, which is known as the tea room. This is the biggest common room in the building and where most people like to hang out. So this is what my room looks like. I live in a single room. There's a big closet in each room and there's tons of storage space. All of the rooms come furnished, so everything you see here is provided by the school, except the storage cart and the drying rack. I also rented a mini fridge for my food and skincare products. The rooms don't have ensuite bathrooms, so there is a communal bathroom on each floor, which is shared by the residents of that floor. It's always kept very clean by the custodial staff. Thank you so much for joining me for a day in my life. I really hope that you guys find this video helpful. And I know that a lot of you guys watching are currently in the process of applying to Mac Health Sci, so I do have some application tips to give you as well. My first tip for you guys is to start the application early. Give yourself plenty of time to reflect on the things that you have done in the past and relate them to your questions. My second tip is to remain clear and concise when you write the responses. Since there is such a limited number of words that you can put per response, it is very important that you remain comprehensive and only write words that will strengthen your response. My last tip might sound a little cliche, but it is so important that you remain authentic when you craft your responses. It is so important to be true to yourself when you write them, instead of trying to be like someone that you think the admission committee is looking for. That brings us to the end of this video. Best of luck with your university applications.